The Colorado River Basin by Tucker Collin Keehan.
Climate change is harming the Colorado River. In recent decades, increasing water demand, dry conditions, and warming temperatures have impacted the Colorado River, creating greater uncertainty about the future of the basin's water supply and leading to fear of another day zero situation.
On average, the temps are supposed to increase by 5 to 6 degrees Fahrenheit through the 21st century. The upper region of the basin is projected to get even bigger raises in temperature.
The precipitation is projected to remain relatively the same, with slight increases in the upper region of the basin.
At low elevation in the basin, the snowfall will transition to rain and runoff due to heat as a natural part of the water cycle. The snowpack that measured at 90% of average resulted in river flows of only 30%, and in the current season, snowpack is only measuring 49% of its average amount.
There will be more annual runoff through the months of December through March, and less annual runoff through the months of April through July.
The politics of the region have adopted much stress over ownership, mitigation, and any effort being put into this crisis. Information about the problem. Due to climate change and the rising temperatures resulting from climate change, snowpack has greatly reduced compared to its average volume, leading to less runoff flowing down into rivers, and in turn causing a heavy reduction in the overall flow in the Colorado River Basin and the basin it holds.
There have been numerous efforts to slow down water consumption in regards to the river, including a pretty influential upcoming conference by the Colorado River Water Users Association.
Due to this upcoming conference, Arizona, California, and Nevada will have all reduced water consumption by nearly 18% compared to their full supply. Lake Mead is the biggest reservoir in the country, and as of right now, due to overconsumption, politics, and climate change, the reservoir, as well as its sister Lake Powell, are more empty than full. This is leading fear of a day zero situation that was previously seen in Cape Town, South Africa, and will affect tens of millions of people.
The future impacts. Decrease in water supply will increase the tensions among the people with water security problems. The decrease in spring and early summer runoff could mean less water supply for irrigation demand and negatively impact hydropower reservoirs. Warming could also lead to reservoir evaporation, increased agricultural water demands, and losses during water conveyance and irrigation. Growing demands in the Colorado River system, coupled with potential reduced supplies to climate change, may put water users and resources relying on the Colorado River at risk of prolonged water shortages in the future. And you can see in the graph that the water use is going up and the water supply is going down. This is projected to keep happening in the future.
What could have been done differently? The Dixie Project. The Dixie Project was founded to provide financial integration and participation to the Lower Colorado River Basin Development Fund. However, this project was dropped from further consideration when cost disputes took place with the Washington County Water Conservancy District. This plan would have utilized waters from the Virgin and Santa Clara rivers to provide supplemental irrigation water to about 8,900 acres of developed land and a full supply of water to 4,600 acres of new land. This much-needed project would have further prevented day zero from becoming a reality, but the districts in charge valued their money over the preservation of the Colorado River Basin.
What's new? Lower Colorado River water managers are beginning to make big changes in order to manage unprecedented shortages. Arizona, California, and Nevada are already required to reduce water uses in 2022, but to mitigate the water managers' worries, they are voluntarily working to double the amount of water conserved. Rather than imposing water shortages, the states have come up with $100 million, potentially added on to it by another $100 million by the Federal Reserve to compensate water users who are volunteering to use less. Upper basin states such as Colorado, New Mexico, Wyoming, and Utah are also contending with the prospect of losing hydropower from the Glen Canyon Dam, as well as coming to terms with the Colorado River Compact. The Glen Canyon Dam is shown in these photos, and as of right now, there's little to no water that can be used for hydropower and everyday water needs. In 2021, federal reservoirs in the upper basin released water to bolster Lake Powell, which angered many local stakeholders because it caused significant harm to their businesses. Overall, the politics and the situation that the politics pertain to have become much more dire as of recently. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.